and the Eastern European masseuse woman is there, and she's looking at me like this, and I said, hello, may I please speak with Helen? And she said, she goes back into the back and she's like, Helen is unavailable right now. And I said, well, Helen is a coward. I said, Helen just hung up on me and I would like to discuss with her her assertion that I broke this lamp, because I don't know what happened to the lamp, but chances are it fell off the teeny tiny shelf that's way too small for it. And, you know, it's probably happened before. And this woman got super aggressive with me, and she just said, we know you broke it. We were in your room. We saw it. And you're going to have to pay for it. So I said, I kind of just started going off, like it was building up all the weird things that had happened all week. I was like, I went off on the porches, and like, your website says you can sit anywhere on these porches, and then, you know, I'm on the porch, and then I come out, and there's this weird sign. I'm like, who does that? You all are just weird. I said, that's passive aggressive, and frankly, it's just weird that anyone would do that, that would, you know, print up a whole sign and laminate it instead of just saying, hey girl, you shouldn't be sitting on the porch. And then I said, and by the way, the other people who are with me on the porch, they think this place is garbage too, because they do. Kind of outed them, like I hope they don't get kicked out too. I mentioned about the passive aggressive comments I get, like filling my water bottle. I'm just like, maybe you all shouldn't be in the hospitality business because you can't seem to handle just normal shit that people do, like sitting on a porch or drinking some water. So then I storm upstairs. I'm really pissed off at this point. And by the way, there are other people like in the little parlor, like listening to all this. Other people are staying there. The cleaning people are there. I'm sure for them it's like the most hilarious thing that's ever happened, because I can guarantee you they fucking hate these people. So then I go upstairs, and as I open the door, I see that menu, that plastic menu again, and I'm like, they were in the room when they didn't even have a reason to be, because yesterday wasn't cleaning day. So I ran back to the stairs, which are right outside my room, and I yelled down the stairs, like I really was yelling. I'm like, by the way, you shouldn't go into people's rooms without their permission. And then I ran back upstairs, and then I was just getting madder and madder, and then I ran back to the top of the stairs, and I said, and tell Ellen she's a goddamn coward for not coming out and talking to me face to face. So then I go back into the room, and I just decide, we're leaving. Like, I'm gonna pack up. I'm not gonna stay in this shithole for one more night. We were supposed to be leaving tomorrow anyway. So I start packing up my stuff, and then there's a knock at the door, and it's the Eastern European massage therapist, and she says, we would like you to vacate the premises, and the authorities have been contacted. And I'm like, good, I'll be glad to talk to them and tell them my side of the story and show them that this lamp isn't even broken that you're trying to charge me for. So anyway, she leaves, and then my husband comes back from playing tennis, and he walks in the room to all of this chaos. Then I start getting a series of texts from the people at the hotel, and they are saying, well, you know, since, I'll show you the text, well, since you don't want to pay for the lamp, I guess we won't charge you for it. Like, they're obviously getting really scared because they're not used to being out in the real world where people are challenging them on their bullshit. So I think they're completely freaked out at this point, and like they're all hiding, like no one's coming out. And I'm like laughing hysterically in my room. My friend Julie has come over to help me move out. She has a condo here, so we're gonna go to her place.